Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Derek Libidge. Uh, Today's video, there's been a couple of different changes that have been going on within Strive the last couple of weeks. So I'm taking some time to sort of go over the changes, what's going to happen in the next couple of months, and what you get with some of the different memberships as we start going through this. All right, so bear with me now. Again, this is one of the amazing crude description. If you have any questions about any of these, feel free to contact me or anything like that. All right. So at the bottom, this is what we've been always doing. All right. This is our foundation. This is our essentials. Okay? This is the unlimited classes. In the past, we always had the 3 days, or 2 days, 3 days, and unlimited. Months ago, probably about 6 months ago, we got rid of all that, and now we're just unlimited. All right. With that, we also just have that membership site. Remember, I just created that probably about a month ago, and that's going to be where all of our information is held. So if you're an online client or something like that, that's where a lot of the workouts are, all the different nutrition, recipe guides, as well as I'm going to create some different courses like how to track macros, how to set up your nutrition, how to create a year-long plan, stuff like that. How to get lean instead of just weight loss, the difference behind the strategies. Okay, all of that stuff is going to be there. I'll always send out information as we start doing that as well. Within this section, again, this is the baseline. This is what everyone's doing right now. All right. Obviously, unlimited classes, 3-month check-ins. We started doing that last time. Basically, within our check-in protocols, you're going to be getting a text every 3 months with a link to my calendar. You can either set up a goal session if you want. You do not need to. And to be honest, we tried hounding people down to do it. It did not work out very well, and it was a pain in the ass for myself and Cam. So it's out there. You either do it or you do not. That's a baseline. You can always check in. You can always do. You can always have go to my calendar if you want to talk. Okay, it's always going to be linked in the membership site as well as the Facebook group as well in the description. My calendar is always there if you need to check in. With that is obviously the accountability. If you're not coming in, we text you, hey, what the hell's going on? Make sure you get your butt in here. We're also going to be doing some other stuff with accountability and setting up teams and stuff like that too. With our training, that has changed a little bit. We're still doing our strength and cardio. You start noticing how the days end up flip-flopping a little bit. Mondays and Fridays are more strength-based, either upper body, lower body. Tuesdays and Thursdays are more cardio-based, more conditioning. Still upper and lower body, just depending on what day it is. So if it changes every month. So upper body, lower body might be this month on Mondays and Fridays, and then it'll be lower body, upper body, just sort of stagnate that. And then those flip-flop as we start doing that as well. Wednesday is our warrior workouts, and that is mostly geared towards cardio. Obviously, we use the bikes. It's our little different type of workout, but we're starting to do a lot more core on that day. Saturday turns into a full body scenario of did we miss a day? All right, so that's there. Within that workout, we're using everything from body weight, kettlebells, dumbbells. We might do the landmine with the bar, TRX. Again, medicine balls, all of that stuff. We're not really going to use the bar too much though. All right. So we're sort of getting rid of that. That's the foundation. That's what everyone gets. As we move up, we created that build workout or small group. This is a new thing that's coming out. Basically, it's a custom workout. All right. I'll sort of explain as we do this. I'll have another video as well as the membership site to describe it a little bit more. But basically, it's a custom workout, so it's more efficient. As you start seeing in Strive, all the different people that have clipboards, they're using the bar during that time or something like that. Everyone's going to get this little sheet. Okay. Right now, it's just the 2 workouts. Later on down the line, we might do 2 workouts, 3 workouts, unlimited. We'll see how it goes. But everyone basically gets to see what weight they used. Okay. So the benefits of it is I get to see the workout that I'm doing. I'm doing at the very least those 2 workouts throughout the week. It's for more primarily strength. It could be fat loss as well. It really depends. but it's more efficient because now I know exactly what weight I used. I know exactly that I'm doing more each week, whether it is with reps or weight. Whereas in the foundation, it's very random. It's still a better workout than you would end up getting. You're still being pushed a lot more, but by us, but it's still very random. So if you want to get better at deadlifting or squatting and you were here one day, but then you missed it the next week, and then you missed it the next week, you missed it for 3 weeks, and now all of a sudden you're not really going to progress too much. All right. So this helps us know exactly what weight we used and helps us see that we're actually progressing. All right. So it's more efficient. And later on down the line goes along with this. Instead of 3-month check-ins, we're doing monthly adjustments to the program. So how's it going? Do we want to keep on doing deadlift? You know, we've been doing deadlift this entire time. Let's do a little bit more squats. Maybe I want to do a little bit more hip thrusters this month. Maybe I want to work on my arms more. You know, I want to create more volume there. I want to make sure I'm improving there. Maybe you want to go on a legit 12-week deadlift program. So instead of just monthly that we switch it up, we're going to progress because I want to get better at that. Maybe I want a bigger back. Well, now that's going to be part of the progression. Okay, so we keep on going through there. Obviously, that depends on how many days we have this. Okay, so if it's a 3-day thing, we can easily mess around with that. But the key thing is now we have monthly adjustments. How is the workout going? How do we want to switch it up? All right. We're obviously using the bar there because now all of a sudden we can do trap bar deadlifts, we can do squats, overhead presses, whatever we want to do to progress. Now, again, you don't need to use the bar here. If we can't or we don't want to, we can still progress here. All it is it's very similar if you were my private training client. We would know exactly what weight you're using. We know that we're progressing, and we know where we want to go with our training as well. All right. Mixed in with cardio, conditioning, things like that too. That can always be part of the program. All right. With this right now, it's small group. That's why I'm calling it. In the future, what's going to end up happening, and this is the big announcement that's going to end up doing, okay? This is all going to take place in September. So if you want to try this out, you get to do it for September. In October, it's going to be a new program. All right. With that, as I'll announce it as we get closer, basically it's going to be a new price. For everyone that's a current client right now, everything is staying the same. I'm going to increase the prices as we go, but everything stays the same if you want it. All right. But this, you guys will have a deal to go into it if you so choose. You do not need to, but I'll have a deal with that just for you guys. So that is what's going to end up coming. That's going to be coming in October. Okay. I'll explain that as we go. All right. Right now, it's very, very flexible when you come in. You can come in anytime and do that workout. So you can come in and be like, I don't want to do that workout that's on the board for the large group. So I'm going to go do my small group right there. All right. And we can adjust it from that. Likewise, if you did this and it was heavy deadlifts, and also we come in here and we're doing deadlifts in the large group, we can always adjust on the fly, just like we've been doing. In the future, we may or may not, depending on number, have to create different times for the small group. We would do that according to whoever's doing the small group. Okay, we would adhere to all those people, and that would be the exact times. Myself would take the small group, Cam would take the large group, or vice versa. Really depends. We'll know more in October. All right. So right now you can come in and do it anytime, and it's sort of a mix. With that as well, keep in mind, this is a more efficient workout, which means it doesn't matter that you're in a fat loss phase or you want to lose weight. All right. The training doesn't change. This is just more coaching. All right. The training doesn't change if you're trying to build muscle. You're always trying to do more. You're always trying to progress. The training doesn't change if you're trying to lose weight. So just because it's called build or small group or something like that does not mean that, oh, I don't want a more efficient workout because I don't want to lose weight or I don't want to gain muscle, stuff like that. All right. This is just straight up a better workout. It's more efficient. Some people want that. And in the end, maybe they want a little bit more focused. There's going to, in the end now, so we have 4 people with the small group instead of 10 people in the large group. So you get more coaching on that side too. So that is what's coming. With that, I also do this. I can go to any of the other classes, completely up to you. Okay, so you still get your unlimited classes. You just get a little bit more coaching, either 2 days or 3 days, whatever program you want. On top of that is nutrition. This would be more of an add-on, not really a training one. We do that right now anyway. Nutrition would be weekly check-ins and then a year plan. All right, we try to figure out and create what our goals are. Some people went through summer not really giving two shits, even though we did nutrition coaching. It was more of a, okay, I'm just maintaining, I'm checking in, I'm doing all this stuff, I'm maintaining, and now I'm ready for a fat loss. Some people right now, they just lost a whole bunch of weight in the summer. Now we're going to build. Okay, so everything is really individualized. If you want, by all means, check in and ask me the questions. But now it's weekly as opposed to monthly, as opposed to 3-month check-ins. So it's just a lot of accountability. This is just geared more towards nutrition if you want it. All right. On top of that would be the personal training. This would be the private training. Okay. Just like everything else, I get everything here, but now it's completely geared towards you. It's during your own time, you get your own personal trainer. And so it's just that one person making sure that we're doing stuff. On top of that, we get a full program. So everything is included. It's a full program. So you can either train here if you want. You can train at another gym on the other side at the other times, but you get full access here. So maybe I want to get a full body or a full program. Maybe we do a 4-day split. All right. So I'm going to program everything for you. Maybe we're doing 1 day of personal training or 2 days. And the rest of the time you have your program, you have your cardio completely programmed out. And you can just come here anytime you want, assuming we're open, and just do your program. All right. So that's what private training is all about. It's not just the one session. You can come and have full access to Strive anytime you want. You can come in here and do your cardio. You can come in here and do your strength training. Maybe it's arm day and you just come in here for a quick 30 minutes, do your ab workouts and do your arm workouts, and then you get out of here. That's completely fine. You do that. You have that free access that we would do that as well for the PT, and then obviously you go through here. All right. The biggest thing with this announcement is this, as I mentioned. It's the small group. It's the little transition between more coaching and more coaching up here. All right. And then obviously it's a better workout, and we're using the bar as we start going through that as well. Okay. I have a bunch of people trying this out upcoming. If you want to try this out just to see if you want it, even if you want it in the future or something like that, now is the best time because it is going to be completely free to try it out. Talk to me, email me, comment in the Facebook group, whatever you want. We can start this out starting next week. And then after that, again, in October, I'm basically going to front you guys and be like, hey, here's the new price. If you want it, you can have it. But in this deadline, the price is going to go up. Okay. So if you want to try it, I would try it now just to see if you like it. If not, it's no big deal. All right. Also, as we start going through that later on, this price is going to end up going up as well. So if you guys are in the three class range, 2 class range, and you want more, now might be the time to ask about that as well. Okay. I'm never going to increase your guys' prices just outright. So if you're right here, it's whatever price you're at right now. I would never end up doing anything. It would be more of, hey, this is happening right now. If you want to change up, you can always do that. All right. So just as an FYI, this is happening. A lot of stuff is going to be happening in September, all that stuff. If you have questions, feel free to ask. This is the biggie that you guys should be asking about. If you want to, you don't need to. You can just roll through that. And then obviously we have all this other stuff if you so choose. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.